The Red Dead Redemption 1 remake is going to release in 2022. We will be talking about an official trailer, and Red Dead Redemption 2 is getting a next-gen upgrade. Don't you worry, I will keep this video as short as I possibly can. Rockstar insider Chris Klippel officially released information about Red Dead Redemption. He namely states to answer several MPs in one go, yes, I was able to confirm that the end of 2020, a next-gen port of Red Dead Redemption 2 has been underway for several months, together with a remaster/remake project for the first Red Dead Redemption. The port of Red Dead Redemption 2 basically had to be announced much earlier. So Chris states right here that indeed in 2022 we're going to see a Red Dead Redemption remake release. On top of that, he also states that Red Dead Redemption 2 was supposed to get a next-gen upgrade, which of course includes 4K resolution and 60 frames per second, which will of course happen on the PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series X, and also S. This specific update was already supposed to be announced, coming to Red Dead Redemption 2, and you gotta keep in mind though, this could also be the reason why we haven't seen any Red Dead Redemption online content as of lately, because you know, Red Dead Online is pretty dry and loads of players are complaining about the state of the game, while Grand Theft Auto is really getting all the attention it needs when it comes to online content, and this specific update could be the reason for that, especially with the knowledge in mind that GTA 5 got a next-gen upgrade a long time ago. And with an RDR1 remake coming, this explains a lot. I keep you guys up to date with everything open world and Rockstar games, so of course I talked about the Red Dead Redemption remaster before, and how Kotaku also confirmed because of the huge success of the GTA trilogy, we were of course already expecting this to happen at some point. I mean, you can say whatever you want about the GTA trilogy definitive edition, but it still sold over 10 million copies literally in no time. It is obvious since Grand Theft Auto is a huge franchise, and that's also the reason why all these sales are driven, but you know, the feedback wasn't all too good, although I personally really enjoyed the games. Although Rockstar Games didn't even make this trilogy definitive edition, which of course has been done by Grove Street Games, with a mobile version releasing this year as well. Take-Two of course wants to release more of these mobile titles. That's why they've successfully merged now with Zynga. They've completed it, and it's the biggest deal in the gaming industry. This deal cost Take-Two $13.7 billion. Of course, on June 9th, Summer Game Fest is going to happen, but we can't really expect them to be there since they are not a partner of the show. And as we know, Rockstar Games likes to be very exclusive when it comes to announcements, teasers, trailers, and etc. So them appearing there would already be off the table. Rockstar Games actually wants a remake like this because, you know, Red Dead Redemption as a franchise is structured in a pretty funny way because Red Dead Redemption 2 is a prequel to the first game, but the second game had way more sales. There's of course loads of potential customers to actually play the first game now too. But you see, Red Dead Redemption 1 is still locked to the PlayStation 3. We know we can play it on the PC, we know we can play it on the Xbox One and Xbox Series X, but you know, the graphics are outdated and the game has released a long time ago. So you can imagine by creating a remake of the first game or a remaster, basically a simple port, could easily make them loads of revenue. And on top of that, Rockstar is clearly on the route remastering more titles with a Max Payne game coming up, and they of course don't want to just simply port over the older titles, they want to make something special out of it. So one big question is, will Red Dead Redemption the remake also include the Undead Nightmare DLC? So for those who do not know, the Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare DLC is basically a zombie expansion, but also a totally different game that you could purchase. You had Red Dead Redemption 1 and you had Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. It was a majorly successful single player DLC, but of course recently all the content is going towards the online modes. But it is very possible, since a Rockstar insider also confirmed that the Grand Theft Auto 4 Remastered Edition or Definitive Edition is going to be a complete edition, meaning it will include both DLCs from back in 2008 and 2009, which are Ballad of Gay Tony and Lost and Damned. Most games that are getting remakes and getting remasters are much older than Red Dead Redemption 1 and did not include any DLCs. We're talking about Tony Hawk Pro Skater or for example a GTA trilogy. There were no DLCs back in the day. So also including the Undead Nightmare DLC would make up for a more full experience, since Red Dead Redemption 2 did not even get a single player DLC, which of course some players were pretty disappointed about. So these are the things on my mind right now. Is it going to include the DLC? When is it officially releasing, the exact release date, and when can we expect a teaser or trailer, at least not during the Summer Game Fest? That's not gonna happen. Rockstar of course apologized for the recent remasters, and I really hope they will do better this time around. I of course wish them the best of luck. So when it comes to you guys, I want to know, what do you guys want to see? A Red Dead Redemption 1 remaster? Do you want to see a full-fledged remake? I would really like to know from you guys, so let me know down below in the comments. I of course got to play the GTA trilogy before it officially released last year, and I will of course play Red Dead Redemption 1 the remake before it releases right here on the channel. You guys know I like to keep my videos as short as I possibly can without dragging them all the way out to 8 or 10 minutes without any reason. If you like that, hit the like on this video, and of course for the earliest Red Dead Redemption remake gameplay, subscribe and also turn on your post notifications. So nowadays YouTube is a little broken, and if you do not turn on all the notifications, you will not see my daily videos. So make sure to subscribe, turn on all notifications, and I'll see you guys very soon. So when it comes to Red Dead Redemption, I have 2 more videos on the screen for you guys to watch. Make sure to click one of them. My name is Cheese. I'm out. Peace.